Hello, my name is Sean Park. I'm South Korean urologist. So there's other point we have to think about STD, STIs, which is the cost of it. There's actually an experience of myself why I wanted to start the international patient practice. When I went to the US, of course I went there to learn the surgery, so I wanted to sit in the surgery. So one of the hospitals in New York demanded me of my status of vaccinations, the common cold, flus, flu vaccination and the other, vaccination tests, which I didn't have back then. So I had to go to the local practice in New Jersey and get a blood test about three vaccination status, and then had one doctor visit, and that was all. Getting my test after that. It took about 5 days. But when I had that the cost, receipt of it, I was shocked. It was more than $900 because I was getting a training back then. I was a little low on my budget, so I was quite shocked with that. Yeah, I always thought that it will be better, if the traveling people or those who are young in their ages, if they can get a more reasonable ways of treating it. I guess I thought myself that I'll do it when I have a chance, if I can offer that kind of services. After I came back to Korea and started my own practice, that was one of my policy. Let's go with the reasonable cost. Because unlike the surgeries, testing and treatment itself is not that complex. Actually, test itself is, we are just collecting the specimens and giving it to the professional labs. So it's more like simple labor work. So I wanted to take it down so that they can have easier access to the test itself. So I can't really talk about the exact costs in here, but if you compare to the cost to the other countries like the US or the UK or Australia, whatever country you say, it includes China, we're really competitive and very reasonable price now. And the test result, reliability of it is also better than any other place in the world. Because, our national insurance system, medical insurance system is really well established in terms of that. That was one of my observations for the past years. Of course, in the UK or the Canada, or sometimes in the Australia, you can pay $0 to get a test, STIs, or getting a PrEP even, in US as well. But if it's not covered by the insurance, well, it will be extremely expensive. And even if it's covered by the insurance, sometimes you will have to wait for a long time. In here, nothing like that happens. It's great. I mean, you can go wherever you want. You can see any specialist like urologist or internal medicine guy or the gynecologist, whenever you want. And the cost of it is objectively very reasonable. As due to my job, I was invited many other countries to give talks or joining their conference meetings doing the live surgeries. Whenever I go there, I asked their insurance system and especially the cost of the STIs. I was shocked. I can't tell you a number, but the other countries' numbers were so high. Of course, if you are a citizen in that country, go get treated or go get tested if you don't have to pay there. If you can get a quick service, of course, why not? But in reality, when you do not have an insurance, I guess South Korea has a really nice system toward the foreign people in terms of that. It's hard to say, whether it's really digits are really high or low. But in my eyes, it has been established pretty well, so that they can provide vital services to those who needs. And me myself as well, I try to go to the policy with the reasonability and the reliability. So I try to support my own community. Serve your community is what I learned for the past years. So I want to serve my community with that kind of services.